bat at number 3. They've dropped Parvez Hussain, one of the openers. Nasum, a lot expected of him today. No Mahedi Hassan in the side. Same 11 though for Afghanistan that won the first game against Hong Kong. China, Sadiq in form, batted through the innings, his highest score, 73 not out. Then you've got the all-rounders, Nabi, Gulbuddin, Azmatullah Omarzai off the back of the fastest 50 ever for Afghanistan. And then you've got the 4 spinners, of course. Look at that, Rashid Khan, Noor Ahmed, Mohammed Nabi, and the youngster Ghazanfar. They will be a test in any conditions, that is for sure. So, very important game this. Afghanistan, if they win, it'll be they and Sri Lanka, who definitely go through to the Super Fours. Afghanistan can lose and still go through, but they have to beat Sri Lanka in their final game. But Bangladesh, it is simple. They have to win, and even then, they've got to hope Sri Lanka beat Afghanistan in the final game. Otherwise, it will go down to net run rate. And I can tell you, Tigers fans, Bangladesh's net run rate is not very good. Well below that of Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. So if they are all tied on the same number of points, I think it'll be very difficult for Bangladesh to go through. As usual, a few Tigers fans in, a few Tigers toys. They will be noisy. First of all, let's have the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if able, please rise up for the national anthem of Bangladesh, followed by Afghanistan.
and begin. This is a high-stakes contest, and the fans in the stands, they know it. Afghanistan can be a bit more relaxed about the situation, but they will want to qualify for the Super Fours as soon as possible. A win that Sri Lanka game. Bangladesh, well, they don't have the luxury of losing anymore. They've won one, lost one. They've been in good form in the last couple of years. Semi-finalists last year. And all eyes on the Bangladesh opening partnership, which will be a new opening partnership, because in the previous game they played against Sri Lanka, started off with 2 wicket maidens, believe it or not. So they will change things up with the opening pair. Been brought back into the side, is going to open the batting alongside Tanzil Hassan. Saif Hassan, I beg your pardon, alongside Tanzil Hassan. Parvez Hossain dropped. Akhtar Ali Khan's alongside me. Interesting team changes for Bangladesh, 4 of them.
Yeah, 4, absolutely. I mean, Bangladesh think tanks feeling that they needed to make few changes, but I was not expecting 4 changes, for sure. Right at the top of the order, Saif Hassan, the right-hander. Open the innings with Tanzil Hassan. And ideally, they would be hoping that this pair go on and score few quickly. But it's such an important game for them. It's a do-or-die situation. It's a must-win game for Bangladesh if they need to keep their hopes alive in this Asia Cup. Yeah, left and right hand combination. Saif Hassan is a right-hander. Recently made the played the T20 International against the Netherlands when he smashed a quick-fire 30-odd. He looked good, but didn't open the innings. There you go, 8 innings so far. Still early days. I should enjoy batting in these conditions. With him is the left-hander, Tanzil Hassan Tamim. A bit of a pressure on him.
Fazal Haq Farooqi is the go-to seam bowler for Afghanistan. Has been for a while. Fabulous record, 61 wickets, and his economy rate under 7 for a new ball bowler. That is absolutely superb. Might find some swing out there too. Two slips in. Afghanistan hunting early wickets. Down the pitch immediately. And that's just pushed across him.
And straight away there's movement. That's the reason why Rashid Khan has got 2 slips in place. A little bit too wide to go and try to attempt to play that kind of a shot. Needs to get a little bit closer to the right-hander and then expect the ball to find the outside edge, because there are 2 slips in place.
The looks of that first ball, they could be in business here. Fazal Haq can swing the ball both ways. Swings it in, that is close. Big appeal. Was it doing a bit too much?
Thinking about it, whether they're going to take the review. It looked like just drifting down the leg side, maybe pitching perhaps just outside the leg stump. That's what he's asking. Not sure. Yep, into movement. This one coming back into the right-hander.
Brilliant first two balls. One going away, one going in and late. Interesting to see the hawk on that, just to see how close it was. It's the field they got there with the two slips lurking. Deep fine leg, deep third. Now the other one. Got it on a string at the moment. Early signs good for Farooqi.
Have a look at the previous delivery. Pitched in line, but there was hint of movement. Good seam presentation that would have taken the ball away from the leg stump. A good call from Rashid Khan not to take that review.
I want you to just close your ears for a moment. Bangladesh's last 6 opening stands against full members. 0-0-5-2-0-5. And that is not a phone number. He cannot lay a bat on it at the moment. It is doing all sorts out there early on.
Couple of maiden overs, the first two that they played against Sri Lanka. And these 4 deliveries, no scores yet. Again, going down the wicket and trying to play a big shot here. Maybe that's what he has been told to do, because he's been looking to play strokes right from the word go. Hasn't come off yet.
Gets one on the middle, but he's dropped. It would have been a spectacular catch from Omarzai at cover.
What an attempt. Would have been a sensational catch. Was going away from him, feeling at cover. The diver to his right. Have a look at this. That is a sensational attempt. Nearly picked it up. Now they palmed it. The first one's on the board.
You see there, it was hard to get the timing right on his jump as well. Didn't quite get it right, but he still was able to get up there and stop the ball. I think you'd probably say that's 3 runs saved rather than... First ball for Tanzid. And he's off the mark straight away. Leading edge. And he's going to get 2. Still an excellent over from Fazal Haq Farooqi. 3 without loss. Once again, a dramatic first over in a game concerning Bangladesh. They haven't lost a wicket, but the ball is hooping around prodigiously. They only scored 3 off that first one. I think after it, they'll just be relieved to have got to the end of it unscathed. It was a real test. Now, can Azmatullah Omarzai find some swing? Not from that length or line. But he does have that ability as well, and we have seen some swing, haven't we, early on in a lot of these games, particularly the night games. Omarzai generally used as more of a third seamer. He's the second seamer in this competition, 33 wickets in 54 games.
He's got to hit the top of the off stump. Has got away with that. There was some width offered, but straight to the fielder. And these are moments where you need to put that away. But there was an opportunity. 4 changes for Bangladesh. Saif was in the middle. There is Nurul Hassan Chauhan, Nasum Ahmed, and Taskin Ahmed. Last time they went in with 3 frontline seamers. This time around, only 2. So better than an extra spinner.
Picked up over the leg side. Is a fielder out. A deep backward square leg. He's not going to get there. First boundary for Bangladesh.
And it's a good option because if you see the field, this fine leg fielder is inside the circle. So there's only one fielder out, which is a deep square leg. So the moment it's pitched onto the legs, it's easy pickings for someone like Saif Hassan. You can understand his role right at the top of the order to score and score quickly. It's a good pickup shot. And he's picked up a boundary early.
Well behind square on purpose. Now he comes down, loses his shape a little bit. Maybe tries to hit that too hard. I'm down the track a number of times already. I don't think he's connected once.
I spoke about his role, what has the team management asked him to do. That is exactly what he's been asked to do. But he's a little bit too far away from the ball. He's got to get it closer, the body and the bat, so he can have some sort of connection.
What a ball. Was there a little feather there? Gurbaz thinks so. Bowler not so keen. They're not going to review this one. Excellent ball though. Bounce.
And a bit of a movement, isn't it? Lovely. Beautifully bowled. Clip in place. Umar Zai has bowled a beauty here. Yeah, have a look at that bounce, extra bounce also.
He tried that pickup shot again, but maybe some pace taken off there. 81 mile an hour, just got his timing all wrong, hit the Q end of the bat. Afghanistan going in with the same 11 that beat Hong Kong, China, the settled team at the moment. Just the 2 seamers, 4 spin options, the way they like to operate in these conditions. That over only goes for 5. It's 8 without loss. It's another watchful start by Bangladesh, batting first, but this time they haven't lost 2 quick wickets like they did against Sri Lanka. They were none for 2 off 2 overs then, so this is an improvement. Faruqi's taken out one of his slips, just one slip in for the left-handed Tanzim. It's not look easy out there at the moment with the swing on offer.
Not just a swing, there's a bit of a bounce also available for the seamers. It's the same surface which was used yesterday in UAE and Oman. Still a touch wide, not getting close to the ball, and once again misses the bat. Goes on to the keeper, another dot.
Just reinforce the offside after that shot. There's now a cover point and a backward point as well. Stop that cut shot. Edge in between slip and keeper. Slip was slightly wider, but could he have gone for that? Should have been 1 down.
Yeah, the keeper and the slip fielder looking at each other. Bull with a knife. Look at that presentation of the seam. It's still moving away. And it's gone right in the middle. And it has to be said that it was a slip fielder catch because he never really attempted to go. Maybe a bit of a movement from the keeper didn't really help.
Had he been a regulation first slip, I think he probably would have taken it. He's just slightly wider. They had two slips before, just the one. And he edges again, salt in the wounds. This could be a boundary. It is. Gazanfer can't prevent it. That's going to hurt.
Didn't come from the middle part of the bat, but Bangladesh will still take it. This one's gone wider from the fielder at slips. Bottom edge has gone fine. Fielder at third, valiant effort. And in the end, the ball crosses over to 4 more.
It's swinging around like this. Would you not have 2 slips in?
Well, they started with 2 slips, remember? Matt?
Well, they had 2 slips for the right-hander. Once the left-handers come in, they've changed to 1. Big appeal, big in-swinger too. Might have done a bit too much. Faruqi wants it to go upstairs. Was close, maybe height, and maybe going down leg. Decision for Rashid Khan.
But he takes it.
TV umpire to director, we have a player's review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Feet check, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please.
Roll black.
The ball appears to be missing the bat. I would still like to confirm it with Ultra Edge, please. Roll it. It's clear gap between bat and ball on the left-hand side screen. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Stand by, Faisal. Waiting for ball tracking. Stand by. Yeah, still building. Tracking coming up. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Original decision not out. Going back to on-field umpire. Faisal, you can stay with the original decision of not out. You're on screen.
Looked closer in that replay, but it's the umpire's call, so it was given not out. But there's certainly some movement for both these seamers.
Yeah, not a bad review in the end. Even though the batter was right up on his toes, not the biggest. That's why the ball was trimming the bails. So they keep their review. He's swinging it both ways, Fazal Haq Faruqi at the moment. It's not early swing either, he's moving it quite late. Rashid Khan not happy with the field. He wanted to bring Gazanfer in from deep third. Now he's been pushed back out. In-swinger picked up just past mid-on. For a moment they thought he might be in business, but it was straight enough.
That is his strength, Tanzir Hassan, to go down the ground, over the top. Picked up the length very nicely. On the up, it's not a half volley, but really nicely played. Enough on the bat to just go over the top and towards the boundary. That is a really good shot. They picked up the 3 boundaries in this over.
Suddenly it's looking a lot better, isn't it? 20 without loss. 1 ball to go in this third over. That's a straight ball. It's gone pretty much the same area for 4. What an over for Bangladesh. 4 boundaries, 24 without loss. Bangladesh's opening pair have the second worst average in T20 internationals since 2024 of all full members. Just 23. Zimbabwe the only team lower than that. But they've already got more than their average. 24 without loss off the first 3 overs. Anzid Hassan, 10 off 7. A couple of edges, but they all count. He's up and running. The response from Afghanistan straight away. Spin. Gazanfer. That's going to be 2. Good running. Hit the gap. Big playing surface here.
We saw them picking up 4 boundaries, 4 of the last ball of the previous over. The slower delivery, and he picks the slower delivery quite nicely because he's played the pull and it's gone past back the bowler. There's so much time to hit that.
That's what Gazanfer does. Just drifts the ball into you, flicks it out of the hand. This is only his 4th game. Good economy rate, just the 1 wicket so far. He's had a great start to his ODI career, though. Just 19 years old. The latest young mystery spinner to come out of Afghanistan. Keep your eyes on him. Got a long on and a deep backwards square leg, as you'd expect with that ball running into the right-hander. Not going to be easy to hit him through the offside, you'd think, if he gets his line right. You back away, you can, and he's hit this straight and long. Straight as a die, and what a blow.
Well, opening pair has worked in favor of Bangladesh. They've gotten Saif Hassan to open the innings. And that's probably the best shot he's played so far in the short little innings. He moves away, makes some rooms, and then blasts that shot over the top. 85 meters. That is a very good shot. That is a terrific shot. 16 in the previous over, already 8 in the first 4 deliveries.
We've seen a little change in momentum here in Bangladesh's favour. What I love about that 6 was just how he created the width for himself, because he figured that he's not going to get any from Gazanfer. He's just trying to cramp up the right-hander, just trying to bowl a sort of battle leg stump line-ish, middle stump. You want width, you got to back away. Did that perfectly. And then played straight. Didn't try to hit over the offside, he just played straight. That's a really good option against Gazanfer. Tries it again, but he's followed on this occasion. Good bowling, but 8 off the over. 32 without loss. Promising start for Bangladesh. They got to 32. And they have looked to dominate the Afghan bowling. Well, I can tell you something that the Bangladesh openers haven't really been enjoying a run of success in the recent past, but it looks a little bit different here, Wasim. Ideal start for Bangladesh, absolutely. After 6 count games, they struggled with the opening partnership or opening pair. They got it now, 32. We're into 5th over, run rate of 7.68. An average winning score here is 180. Yeah, that's a confirmation as to how the Bangladesh openers have actually struggled. Just going at 23, England right on top, India not far behind. Sri Lanka, they're 3rd, they've done well. Pakistan, they're also at number 8 or number 9. Another good shot, in middle it, their fielder there is going to cut it off. This is good cricket by Bangladesh. They bowl out, both are well set, Saif and Tanzeel. Tanzeel is looking really good, 19 of 9. Very healthy strike rate, over 200. It's a decent crowd here from both the sides, great support. Honestly, it's a good crowd, I'll tell you. They've been very, very honest in terms of support. Not just Bangladesh, Afghanistan, they've been fantastic. They followed their team. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. Rushed him, but he's going to get runs down to 3rd. Well done. Very good fielding. But that hurried, and definitely hurried the batter, had some pace and bounce. Well directed bouncer by Azmat. 137k, just under 137k. 35 now Bangladesh. 35 for none. Let's have a look at this bouncer. Good length, extra bounce, edge, and then now to his helmet. Brilliant effort by the keeper there, saved 2 runs. Good cricket. Yeah, now they go through the protocol. We do know that the player protection is so important, and I like what I see here. Certainly that rushed him, that was on the grill, and they'll just go through that. They'll make sure that everything's fine. The SOP nowadays, every time you hit the helmet, the physio will come out, he'll check. And obviously if you have to change the helmet, he'll change the helmet. And this is the right way to do it. This day and age, precaution has to be there. Right. Lovely sunglasses, isn't it? Kids, they're always beautiful. Lovely to have kids. So it's still been held up a bit because some running repair, some concern, some attention given. Saif was the batter that was forced by a quicker delivery from Asmatullah. Very crucial game for Bangladesh, do or die kind of a game. They got to win this game to stay in this DP World Asia Cup. So they get up all right, perfect start. Well, they're in their numbers. Very good crowd, I'll tell you. Very, very good crowd indeed. Great atmosphere. That is wonderful. A beautiful stadium, great venue. And look at the support Bangladesh got. Wherever they go, they have plenty of support. People come and support them in numbers. They love their team. And they're full of passion. That's what I love about Bangladesh and Afghan supporters. Right, we're ready to resume again. Runs, and what a shot that is. Just dismissed it. Great timing. That was a super shot. Very impressive. Just a short arm punch or jab. just in front of the square. There was a fielder there at square leg, but it was behind leg umpire. This was played just in front of the leg umpire. He knew where the fielder was. It wasn't short, that shot. Look at this, controlled. Very controlled, a very good shot. And a boundary. Good effort by the keeper, but all in vain in the end. Dismissed it. But look at the effort of the fielder. Good effort, really good effort. But I think he's touching the boundary rope somewhere as he tries to deflect the ball back into the playing area. So that should go down as a boundary, I think. Umpire is having a look at a different angle. Let's have a look frame by frame. Looks okay here. It's touch and go. Very interesting. This could be very tight. Tough one for the third umpire. Because every run matters. These games could go down to those barest of margins. Right, he confirms that it's a boundary. But 10 out of 10 for the effort. Absolutely. 39 now. This is a perfect start for Bangladesh to post a big total. Obviously, they have to negate the spin of Rashid, Noor, and of course, Ghazanfa. And Nabi is there as well. See, the interesting thing is that they won the toss, decided to bat. Well, this happened a little while earlier. This is the short delivery we were talking about, a bit of extra pace onto the grill. And how it deflected down to third. The last ball of the over, they've already got 7 runs. But this is a good start for Bangladesh. Just the kind of foundation they're looking for. So they're now bringing in the man from backward point. Finally goes back. That's interesting. That sort of feels that you would know that he probably will bring the ball back in or cram him up. What you don't want him to do to bowl outside off stump, because third man is up in the circle. Again, this time, he finds the fielder into the pitch. I thought that was 5 done, 40 without loss. Good start, 40 without loss in 5 overs. They're going at 8 runs an over. They'll want to finish well on the power play. Always so critical. Zanfa to continue. He went for 8 runs in his first over. He's got slip in place. He's got 2 fielders outside the circle. Obviously, this is the last over of power play. He's got mid-on back on the boundary, and of course a square leg just behind leg umpire. Ghazanfa starts off with a slow one. This goes over extra cover. Didn't get the distance. Couple of runs. I tell you that Afghanistan has so many bowlers of this sort that mixes things up. So much of mystery about the way they bowl. His pace changes. I remember seeing him 2 years ago in the Spagiza in Afghanistan. Missed out. And that's where he actually made a mark. He bowled extremely well, and now he's got into the side. This is what happened 2 balls ago. Yeah, he didn't matter if his idea was to go over extra cover or mid-off, but in the process he got the top edge, got 2 runs in the end. They're taking full advantage of the power play. 43 now. So with the left armour, for Tanzid. He's 19 of 9. Mid-off is back on the boundary, and the second fielder is just square leg on the boundary. He's gone around the wicket. Well, the spotlight is on this man. 19 of 9. He's on strike with a slip. Oh, what happened? Missed out. Missed out. See, this is what happens because the bowlers tend to do different things, flick and different kinds of grips, and it's a hot. Hot weather, plus obviously your hand gets sweaty too, and it slips. Sometimes the ball slips. This is big. That's gone for 6. That's a very good shot, I'll tell you. It was bowled slower, but into the slot. Tremendous hit against the mystery spinner. Tanzid is on fire. 25 of just 10. Strike rate of 250. Look at that shot. Quicker delivery, straighter delivery. Picked it up beautifully. And 80 meters. Big shot. Second 6 of the game. I am a bit surprised at the pace Gasanfa bowls, because he generally bowls quicker. He doesn't bowl this style. He doesn't look to flight the ball, but instead tends to push it through, looks to try and hurry the batter. But here, he's looked different. Could have given 1 over, especially the 6th one to Nabi, because he's so experienced, especially against the left-hander. He's phenomenal. That's really sensible cricket. Boundary, and then a single. 50 up for Bangladesh in the 6th over. But no wicket. Ideal start. Must say it's a very good start. Great foundation. And so much of Tanzid Hasan Tamim. He's batted extremely well. 26 of 11. He's at the moment the player in the spotlight, and he deserves it very much for the way he's looked to take the bowling on. Just 35 deliveries, the 50 stand. Oh, gets it under edge. More runs here. And should be cut off, but again turning out to be a very good over for Bangladesh. And fabulous running, 3 runs. They're running for everything. They're on the roll here, Bangladeshi team, Bangladeshi openers. This combination worked in a crucial game, do or die game for them if they want to stay in this Asia Cup. Slightly quicker delivery and French cut, inside edge. Got 3 runs, so 13 runs from the over. See, I think Gasanfa tried to follow the right-hander. That's what happens. He bowled a quicker off break, and that French cut became very useful. Okay, last ball of the over. Again, what about that? That's gone the distance. That's a monster. What a way to end the over. 19 runs. The power play is done. 59 without loss. Huge 6. What a shot from Tanzid. He's on fire. Everything he touches turning into gold. 32 of only 12. 59 for none. Ideal, perfect start. Fantastic start by Bangladesh. They're making a statement. They're setting the tone as openers. Got a brilliant power play, just under 10 runs and over. And no wonder they're already celebrating, the Bangladesh fans. But now the real test starts for these both openers. Well set, 59 for none, perfect power play. And now the big man comes to bowl, the skipper from Afghanistan team, Rashid Khan, one of the most #1 spinner in world cricket in this format. In fact, what a cricketer. He can bat, he can bowl. I mean, we know he can bowl, and a gun fielder and a very good leader.
Amazing cricketer. Amazing cricketer. He's got so much of tricks up his sleeve. The pacey bowls, the variety that he throws into his bowling. And look at those numbers. Look at that. 171 wickets in 102. And look at the economy rate. This is talking about T20 format. Unbelievable stats. Into the gap. Should be cut off. They'll come back for two. Another very good shot. With the spin, inside out, safe shot, no risk. You know, Bangladesh got an ideal start. Partnership is building up. There's no point taking a risk against one of the best in the world. Just go 6-7 and over and try to attack the bowler at the other end. Probably Noor will bowl or Nabi. One of them will bowl from the other end now. Lucky again. That's the wrong one. Couple more. Runs are coming quite quickly. Daf is on 30 of 27, but somebody should have a chat with him, especially Tanzir at the other end. A googly to me. Yes, it was a googly. He missed it completely. Nowhere near the ball. Played across the line. Off stump gone. A breakthrough from Afghanistan. And of course, skipper got his first wicket. So he played well. 30 of 28 SAF. Bangladesh 63 for 1. Very good over, 4 runs and a wicket. Last ball.
Lovely Rashid.
Off the mark. I thought he played him like an off spinner. 64 for 1. Very solid start, but what does Bangladesh got to do for me? A build on this. But Afghanistan spinners, now Nabi is on. 2 really experienced campaigners. Yeah, and this is a very critical phase, I was saying, till the 14th, 15th over. They'll have all the spinners. Now Nabi is in the attack. Quicker delivery. And he's very experienced, we know. And then, of course, Noor is still there. He's going to bowl his 4 overs as well. So what you don't want to lose wickets. Aim should be 160. If your wicket's in hand, then you can go to 175, 180. He's in good nick. Skipper ready from front. Strike rate of 126 with 15 50s under his belt. Well, we do know this man. He carries so much of experience. Again, economy just over 7, which is very good. Tends to bowl a lot round the wicket to the left-handers because he tends to slide the ball on. Now trouble here. Trouble. But a direct hit would have definitely had the batter struggling. I'm all for taking a risk, but just lost a wicket. But a perfect start. Just don't take risky runs, okay? Slow delivery, nicely played. The first call was fine, yes. And the direct hit would have been a different story altogether. But in the end, they were home safe. Good running in the end. What happened? What happened? He's not ready. Somebody walking behind the bowler's arm or just not ready. But very quickly, Afghanistan against Asian teams, and Bangladesh have actually struggled against their spin. This is some evidence of that truth. That is Rashid Khan. In 12 games, 42 batters been dismissed at an average of 15. So that's been a struggle for the Bangladesh batters against Afghan spin, that is. Rashid Khan, he's always in the spotlight. Just conceded 4. That's what they do on a regular basis, Afghan team. Last ball of the over. Excellent over. Excellent over by Nabi. 69 for 1. So 69 for 1, a flying start for Bangladesh. So work ahead for Afghanistan. Rashid has brought himself on and broken the partnership. But the two Hassans really getting Bangladesh off to a terrific start, taking the attack to the opposition. The fact that they've come in with a plan is what's given them this foundation, this platform to go. The past, but test playing nations, Asian test playing nations against the Afghanistan spinners, Bangladesh have really struggled. The average, of course, they played more matches, hence more wickets, but the average. Oh, good fielding. That ball was travelling. Noor, the man in the deep. Another definite plan to attack is they're trying to take on the short boundary. That's to Litton Das's leg side. It's 69 yards. The wind blowing in that direction as well. Whether it be Rashid Khan or anyone, that's the area.
They're looking for the big shot. On the other side, it's just a knock into the gap. So that's also quite smart from the Bangladeshi batters.
Yes, clear signs already that this is a really good surface. Only 2 opening partnerships over 50. The Asia Cup both on this ground. One last night for UAE. Now today for Bangladesh. So Afghanistan would believe that if they can chip in with wickets in the middle overs, restrict Bangladesh, this pitch will remain good.
Same pitch yesterday's game was played on. The UAE defended 172 successful. Against Oman, but a factor to remember is it was a dayish game. But here, the coolness on the evening can allow the ball to slide on.
Slip in place.
One.
9 gone, 75 for.
The stage is set. Sit back and take it all in.
So some really big overs initially for Bangladesh today. Good batting conditions. We mentioned that power play would be crucial. The ball. The bat, that's your opportunity. With both hands. Bangladesh's 2 most experienced spinners bowling in tandem. Rashid and Nabi.
No new Ahmed into the attack as yet. That's because Tanzit Tamim's been going really well. Previous over, when you looked at his strike rate, it was up at 260. Now it's down to 2. Which is still very good. And hence, holding back Noor, going with Nabi.
The last time these 2 teams met in the World Cup, 20, it was Afghanistan who upstaged Bangladesh. They won by 8 runs. Ritan Das opened the batting then and got a half century. Carried his bat through. By far Bangladesh's most experienced batsman, and his job will be to anchor this innings. That's a good hit. He struck it. Beautifully today. This was flat, but a clear square leg. And third 6 for Tanzit.
Clear thought process as well. Not too short, but he rocks back. And to that side of the ground, they don't fear holding back. They're going aerial, happy to take the fielders on. And it is really working for the Bangladeshi batters.
He's short and height. He really picks up that length quickly. Fractionally short. He was onto it in a flash.
He's keeping the pressure on the bowlers. That's on the shorter side, 65 meters. He's cashed in. Ball landing safely. They'll come back for 2. That's what happens when you attack early. You get a 6 or a boundary of the first 3 balls. It's a double-digit over. That's what you want. This is a great platform where they can push towards that 170-run mark. 9 wickets in hand. You can see if they carry on in this manner, they will exceed 170, but the eyes will be on more.
Yourself.
Everything's worked perfectly for Bangladesh.
Today, you look at the team they picked. They've left out a seamer, made 4 changes.
And drinks coming onto the field.
Remitly, proud sponsors of Asia Cup on TNT Sports.
Hi, Dad. Could you send me some money?
Now you need your old dad.
Missed our flight out of Zantes. We have to rebook.
Wait a second. This is a scam, isn't it? I've heard about these. You're not my daughter. You're an AI.
Nationwide has a scam. Check and service. If their customers are worried about making a payment, they can call any time and someone will check if it's legitimate.